Hey everyone, I'm the Lone Wolf, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Now, we are back in the Hufflepuff common rooms, because after the events of the last episode, I thought our character deserves a good sleep rest. I messed that up completely. Anyways, we are now heading to the 7th floor.
Wrongical students, afraid of a staircase?
No.
Whee!
Why would I be afraid of a staircase? Alright, so... yeah, we're going to meet Professor Weasley. So... if I remember exactly where it is, we've got to go to the Dark Arts Tower first, not that way. I think we can get to it from here. This is the Faculty Tower.
You. It took us 3 days to find your mother, and your mother almost first.
What?
You know how much she hates dung beetles? Ah, but I bet that's why you did it, eh? Well, let's see how much you like being turned into an insect next time you test my temper.
Is that a threat? He just threatened to turn his son into a bug. That's awkward. Alright, so... oh. Thought this looked a bit familiar. Yeah, we can be eaten by a frog. Or a toad, I guess it would be. Oh. Is that a wand handle? Yeah, I don't like the look of that one. Looks a little bit evil. And we're not an evil character. Not yet. Alright, so we're going to continue going on. There we go. I'm remembering things. Violet, if you get here before me, do us a favour and procure some more mead, would you? I believe one of the fellows hanging in the 3rd floor corridor has another frame somewhere with a nice supply. Okay. So they've got hidden doorways in paintings now. Hogwarts is full of little hidden things. For a second it wasn't changing my pages. Ah, here we are. So, trying to remember where we want. I think we want this side, like over here. I'm gonna go all the way up. Even further. Here we are.
Oi, can you help me?
I can. What do you need?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure, but how did you find these maps? Maps don't grow out of the ground.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Okay.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay. Well, that's in the Dark Arts Tower. That's Transfiguration Courtyard, and that's somewhere else nearby. That must be through that door here. Okay. Should be easy enough. I can get around these stairs. It should be on the other side of here. I think, or is it down an extra foot? It's down further.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Now we need to find the Transfiguration Courtyard, and I think that's out here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Or not through here, but past a bridge or something on this side. It is hard to keep track of where everything goes. I think this is the way to the Transfiguration Courtyard. I know this is the way we just came, but we're looking for big doors like that. Or not. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, because this is the clock tower. Should just follow the little marker on the map. Oh. Can't find a path for it, but we can follow at least in the right direction. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Just... You know what? It's probably downstairs, like all the way downstairs. Like, I just keep going further down and out the doors. This would be it, right? Yeah.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Okay, so it's in here.
This stairwell looks promising.
Oh, alright. I'll follow you then. Seeing as you know the way.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Now the map did say to use Accio on it.
Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
That is pretty cool. I think we did see this in one of the trailers for the game as well.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Now, do we reckon it's going to close itself? Or is it just going to stay open? Alright, back to Arthur.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I don't know, I don't really care about the Daedalian keys. I've done that quest myself before.
Someone gets struck by
It's a lot of hard work for pretty much nothing. So I'm not going to bother with it. It's so easy to get lost in this place. Yeah, oh, he's gone.
Hogwarts has brought me and my sibling.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves!
What have you learned?
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
The minister...
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Yeah, I'm glad to.
On to the next Hogwarts mystery.
What is in my
Wonder if a
eye?
quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Oh. Alright, I think it's up this way. Oh, hello.
Levioso.
Where's that flue flame? Thought it said it was. I could have sworn there was a flue flame, and there's one down there, but oh, it might be further up the tower. Never mind then. All right.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
We all know what this room is.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
We don't know if it's safe or not, do we? So you send the professor in first. Oh, and a loading screen. I wonder where that is. I haven't seen that. Another location we can go into. It's very bright coming in from that little shed. Or glass shed thing, whatever you want to call it. Is it a classroom, maybe?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
Okay.
I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Seems simple enough. Okay. Oh, I don't have the fourth spell
Splendid.
wheel.
Now,
I think I might be able to afford one more. I need to be level 16 for that one. Oh. And we're nowhere near level 16 just yet. Alright.
Evanesco on those chairs.
I'm gonna have to take over my spell
Excellent
wheel
work.
a bit, my third
You'll
page.
note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Hey, I waited for you here for ages.
that
Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of
goodness?
parchment.
My old school bag.
I wonder who this is. A and
Wondered where
T.
that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Okay, well, why are you trying to rest in here? What are you even doing in here, painting? Shouldn't you be on a wall somewhere?
Accio!
Whoa. Okay, I want to stay away from that.
Repulso!
Just got to get it a little bit further. Oof. Frame rate went a bit low then. See, I can upgrade my, or swap out my... Goes up 29. Yeah, we'll put that on. Oh, looks like something I'd wear before going to bed. Okay.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Oh.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
That's unfortunate. Wait. That looks like the vanishing cabinet. The one that Malfoy used in the Half-Blood Prince to, well, test it out before smuggling some bad people into the school. Bit offended the room, thought I needed a bath, cheeky thing. Well, that's the thing, the room could just make a bath, if that's what thinks you need. This looks fancy.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Magic. Literally.
What was that? Was that a golden stitch? Confringo!
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Defender!
Now, I couldn't figure out how to get in there myself.
Repulso!
I was trying to figure out for actually quite some time on how to...
Confringo!
Because... there... It seemed like there was a chest in here. Yeah, there. There is
Repulso!
a chest there, but how do I get to that? I thought maybe there was a way to walk above the area, but... Thought maybe I could climb over that, but... See, once we finish this area, we can't come back. Well, at least I can't figure out how. There wasn't any extra spells I could learn.
Repulso! Levioso! Accio!
Or could I?
Levioso!
Oh, maybe that's something I could try.
Accio!
Oh, almost got it. Oh, it's...
Accio!
Can I... Oh, it's gone down.
Accio!
What if I do that?
Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Come on, we're almost there. Hang on. There we go. I got it. Now we can continue walking through the room.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yep, I think that's him.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Okay, I'm waiting. Nice. I don't think we've actually seen the room change from inside.
White canvas to work with.
We seem quite happy with
I look
ourselves.
forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Okay. Ooh, fancy.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Okay.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
But that's what its job
the magic
was.
of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Alright.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Alright, now I need to go back and swap that out. And so it wants us to give us... We'll just, I'll just stick it in the corner here, and eventually I'll probably go through and change it myself. It's not the most exciting thing decorating or sorting out the room of requirements, so if I do it, I'll probably do it on my own. Now let's put it here.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thanks, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Oh, alright. I guess we'll talk to the professor now.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some Moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully.
Oh, we should still have
outside
enough
of the
Moonstone
Hogwarts
from our
grounds.
earlier
Return to me once you've
explorations.
gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Yeah, there we go.
I have the Moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Wait, I got mail as well. Was it from you? No. Ah, from Professor Fig. Okay. So that's it. That's all I got. That's all the mail I received. We won't spend that talent point just yet. I need to level up.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
We go, there's our floor decorations. Now, we've got to see Professor Fig and Professor Garlic. Well, we've got to do a thing for her first, so we'll do that, and hopefully we'll be able to... I can make things smaller too, so just... There. I'll get rid of these once we're done with this.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Oh, that's a different one.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell.
Alright, let's... We need that extra... No, I didn't want to do that. Alright, alter the style, color, and size. Alright, well, we can do that all on the one. Let's make it botanical. Let's make it green. Oh, I've got to... Botanical, and now we just need to make it bigger.
Nicely done.
Gee,
now you're
that's
ready
huge.
for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
I probably will modify this in my own time. Doesn't take that long, but it's just a bit boring to watch. Alter the balcony or the floor of the room. Nope, don't shoot it. Now, I think, seeing as we are a Hufflepuff, I think a more natural look to it, you know, greenery and all that would look nice.
Might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley should...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Something natural and earthy. You know, because of the whole Hufflepuff thing.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Oh. Fly, little birdies, fly. Oh. This place is so cool. I love it.
Space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Yes, Professor, I will. But first, I'm getting rid of all this junk you made me summon. I don't want that. Don't want that. I don't need this or this. Don't need this gigantic... And don't need 5 pictures of the same person around the same crystal ball. Yeah. So let's check out what Professor Garlic wanted. They really named her Garlic. I mean, I get she's a herbology lady, but acquire and use a mandrake. We got 4 mandrakes, but we need venomous tentacula. And we need to go to Dogweed and Deathcap. So we need to make a trip to Hogsmeade, and I have an itchy everything. It's one of those days. Hogsmeade map. Dogweed and Deathcap are up here, so the closest one we could go to would be this one. I want to pick up some more. We're going to go to Tomes and Scrolls, because I think the Mandrake uses a large pot, or the Venomous Tentacula uses a large pot. I think. What is that picture, though? It looks as if it's, well, bigger on the inside, so maybe it's a secret, like I walk through it and I'm in a new area. I don't know. I've never seen that picture before. Actually, it looks a bit like the vivariums we saw in that 14-minute long trailer released last year. I wonder what our character's going to say when we get to Hogsmeade. It's like 4 lines and he just keeps repeating it. It gets annoying. It's either going to be, does it get any more cozy than this, or something like, seems like all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Well, if the only road you travel is between Hogwarts and Hogsmeade.
It seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
And see, there we go. I should have bet money on that. Why is it so dark?
Lumos.
We are also going to need some seeds as well, because we're going to need to make potions. It's actually quite spooky. Oh my, wow, I just got shivers, goosebumps. Something bad. It feels like something bad's going to happen, like I'm going to be ambushed by a ghost or a demon. It's not that sort of game, but it just feels like it. It's like you get trained to feel a certain way by playing certain games.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, let's have you leave here alive.
This large tree with winding branches supports the shop, Dogweed, and Deathcap.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. I can't believe it.
Rebera.
Yeah, I'm just stealing her stuff. Sorry, lady.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if
okay.
there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
I just want to see her wares. I want to see what she's selling.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Oh, I don't have a lot to sell. Well,
your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
it says its offense is down. I'm gonna sell it. Don't get angry at me. They need large pots. Oh, this is gonna hurt the bank. Oh, I could just buy it for 600. I'll just buy it.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Such a wee bear.
But I do need to buy a large pot if I'm needed to make a potion. Well, if I needed plants. So, I've got a venomous tentacular. I might just use that now. Thank you, dear. Now, I'm gonna head to one of our pages. Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it. There we go. So we need to go to Tomes and Scrolls, which is like one of the first shops. I think this is it. That's J. Pippin's. Tomes and Scrolls. Tomes and Scrolls. Where is that one? Okay, can't jump over the wall.
Very generous. Thank you. I could go on tour.
You know, the more you tip this guy, the more instruments he gets. Like, he does eventually get a weird snake thing. Where's Tomes and Scrolls? I think it's... Yeah. That's an owl. I thought it was another book. Down here. I think this is it.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Now... I need to get more galleons, or... I don't know how to get... I mean, I can sell more stuff, or I can just go venturing and dungeon diving. Need a potion. I think we can just grab a medium. Because I think later one of these assignments wants us to brew some potions, so grab that.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
No, I can't buy anything except for a beast toy box, but I don't have a beast toy box. I don't even have a beast.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Thank you. Alright, now we need to go... I'll equip the mandrake. So it's there, but we need to... Oh, I can't get on my broom just yet. We need to find some... I'm leaving Hogsmeade. We need to find some enemies so I can use... Has what's his name given us an upgrade yet? Or given us the quest for the upgrade? No. That'll do. Just little red arrows.
Assignment's all finished.
Confringo. Protego. Defendo.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Oh, Merlin trial will do that. Not fall down and die, but...
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Alright. Now, we've done one of these before. The goal is to not touch anything other than the stone.
Confringo. Defender.
There we go.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Depulso. Levioso. Incendio. 51. Confringo.
There we go. Let's go to herbology now. If I'm remembering right, we've got to go through the main atrium. I thought this lake was meant to be bigger, because if they've got to do the boathouse run, train station's up there somewhere, and it's not much of a lake to cross. Yeah, for the first years. I wish there was a way to get in from the outside. Alright. So we're going through here. Did I hit someone on the way out? Oh.
Do you think I have a big forehead? You can be honest.
The statue's moved. You gonna beat him up this time? Yeah, well not yet, but it's gonna happen again. I think last time we saw a murder pretty much. No, don't! Alright, herbology, here we are.
Watching plants grow could be so interesting.
Yeah. Now I don't like cabbages on a good day, but I'd hate to have to fight one of them. Not that I fight normal cabbages, I'm not saying that.
How wonderful to see you again.
There's my Dittany from, like, day one.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement.
The
Let's
swish
see you try your
and
hand at
flick.
it.
Now remember, it's
When executed correctly,
Leviosa,
you should
not
be able to pick up
Leviosa.
boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
They're what? Briggs of Sneezeport? Is that what she said? Now that one is actually going to go page 1 on the left. That's the wrong spell.
Well done!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
It can spin, it can go forwards, it can go backwards, it can go up, it can go down. I can throw it around the room. Oh, that's so close to leveling up.
What are you up to now?
Just need one more thing and then we'll be able to get that extra spell. I'm going to call it a spell wheel. Even though it's more of a spell diamond, but... Did he just put all those books in his pocket?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy.
How do we know
Samantha
you're not?
thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know
have.
Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Alright.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
I don't know
Hope
what the
you'll have
point
better
is
luck
of
than I
doing
have.
these ones, but...
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stay.
That
It
spot
reveals a
must be
thing
clue.
over there.
I should look around in case it's nearby.
We pick
This
up a
looks
moth.
like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I think this was also shown in one of the gameplay showcases as well.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Alright, talents, core, new spell set. Okay, there we go. Now, we can use this on something else. Let's check out spells. Findo. There was... Did we pick up the one where we can use someone's weapons against them? Yeah. That was that one. Actually, let's do the one that gives us more healing with a Wiggenweld potion. How many Wiggenweld potions do I have? I've got none. We need to brew some, so that's... We'll head back to the room.
Confringo!
Accio! Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose.
Oh, so
Pity I
logical.
was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Alright. So, we now know Wingardium Leviosa. Let's go talk to Professor Fig.
Rumor has it that
We've got some more plums.
Revelio.
So this is the Dark Arts Tower. I suppose if I can't find a way to get there, I can always use the flu network, but it takes so long for it to load in, I might as well just walk or run there. What? Oh, the up arrow is for his office, up the little staircase. What does Professor Fig teach? Magical theory, maybe?
I was
Professor?
hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Oh, another loading screen. It really does break the immersion, but I don't know why it can't just be straight in. I mean, PlayStation can do it. I'm pretty sure even the Xbox
The
can
room
do
is
it.
called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Professor, meet the professor.
It was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Professor.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yes.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Of course.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Well,
I'll find you at the
I
tower
think we
as
can
soon
do
as
it
I
now. I
can.
mean, we don't have any
Until then,
classes to go to.
Be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Right, but I am going to you means I can put I think so we got Incendio and Expelliarmus on page 2, Levioso and Accio on page 2 as well. Page 3 has Defindo, Confringo, Depulso. I think when we get Bombarda, we'll put that down here. Everything else seems okay. We got our utility and we got our Room of Requirement spells, which will be only used in one space. I kind of wish that had its own thing, like maybe if I pushed 2 buttons down at once, it would reveal a secret hidden page, or when entering the room, it would just bring up its own page on its own. This is a nice looking map.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Flipendo! What does she want me to do? Grow and harvest fluxweed. Fluxweed. I think fluxweed requires a large pot. So we need to grow it. So until I have enough money to buy a large growing pot, and I think what I'll do is I'll go and check. On our way to the trial, we'll go through Hogsmeade and see what fluxweed needs. It'll tell us.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
That is really cool. I know it's just a simple thing rotating around, but it's really cool. I hope we get more games like this, like maybe a sequel game, or we don't need to walk there because we're going to Hogsmeade. I need to find out Fluxweed, so I'll go. No, not that one. If it does say we need a large pot, then well, even if it needs a medium, we still need to buy it. So it'll be a while before we get to that. So I'll have to do some stuff on my own. Just a little bit of exploring and some side stuff. Then I'll upgrade some things. Otherwise, you know, we'll be stuck at like level 16 for the rest of the game. What does it say? Butterbeer. What is that where butterbeer is made? I found this recipe for like butterbeer. It's actually
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
The recipe I found, it's actually a really nice drink. It's a non-alcoholic drink, of course. Because otherwise, why else would they give it to kids? Large pots, so I'll grab them.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Sweet. I'll grab the Mallow Sweet as well. Because Mallow Sweet is used for the Merlin trials. How far away is it? 900 and something. I don't like walking in here. What's that? The tomb of the villager? I don't like the sound of that.
I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. I should think an ant show more metal.
Who's talking? Whoa! Okay, that scared me. Yeah, I think this one might be.
Confringo! Defender! Depulso! Protector! Not luck!
Please stop!
Expelliarmus!
You're the one who
Incendio!
That was a mistake. A moon cup has
Stupid
can't hold up.
Expelliarmus! New duel! Confringo! Defender! Depulso!
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
Okay, so...
Revelio! Incendio!
Whoa! On the other side now. Ah, now.
Wingardium Leviosa!
But the box didn't follow me. Oh. Oh.
Revelio! Accio!
Hang on. What we can do...
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
is move it over there, then hop up.
Incendio.
Is it?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I think that's right. Oh, all that for just a box. And I wasn't even given any coins. That's not fair. I wanted galleons. Okay, I should pick up some of the loot. Gloves, 8 galleons. A neck item.
Revelio.
Is that really all that's around to be seen? Guess so. Alright, going to Professor Fig. This game's full of surprises. I never would have expected that wall to open up. Does that mean there are other hidden things in walls that I haven't seen? I hope that wasn't left there as an offering to the dead. Alright, now. Tower's over there, but we need to get out of the Hogsmeade.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Confringo.
Okay, that doesn't do anything. We need to get out of Hogsmeade airspace. I think it's, what is it, 1,000 or 2,000 galleons to purchase a large potting table.
What do you
Might
have
as well
in
do
store for
this
me
on the
this
way.
time?
Because this does give us more gear space.
Confringo!
Is there another one?
Confringo!
Merlin himself would be proud.
Wonder if after completing all this, do we get to see like a painting of Merlin, or do we get to talk to him somehow? A ghost? Merlin's ghost or something? Like, what's the reward for getting them all? I mean, I know after every few you get more gear space, but what do you get after getting them all? What is that? It's like an astrology table.
Oh.
Oh, I suppose fighting these would give me some more.
Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender!
Oh, bud.
Incendio! Accio! Depulso! Confringo!
Whoa, he went flying.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, we need to learn Alohomora for that one. Alright. Alright. So if my memory is correct,
Why there's such a fuss over poaching.
it shouldn't take too long to get through this trial. I had to think of the words to say, because my brain had a malfunction. Okay, let's... pick up some lacewing flies. I think that's used in a wig. Oh, I didn't make any.
Travel broadens the mind.
I didn't make any Wiggenweld potions. No.
Over here.
I'm gonna be dead. Yes, Professor?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly,
Well,
however,
if there's something in
I'd
the
like to
tower,
know
you get
why
out.
they're
Simple.
here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
I reckon we go in guns
Well, this
blazing,
isn't ideal.
or wands
No, it
blazing.
isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense
Okay.
in announcing our arrival.
Why are you walking like that? What's wrong with you?
Quickly now.
Yep. I think we've already used Petrificus Totalis before. Okay, seems like there's a few goblins down there, but shouldn't be too bad.
Stay Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Okay, now you. And then you two.
Ready to fight!
Okay. I think when we use the spell, we actually... the subtitles actually look like they're whispering as well, like they go darker or dimmer. It's the little things.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Well, that seems like all of them. Let's have a look around. Do some shopping. Have some lunch.
Orders.
Tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names.
Something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Did I just read something about goblin kind taking over the world? Hi. Alright. Let's go.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Professor, hurry up. I'm getting old.
It's locked.
Nice.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Oh. Yeah, goggles. I should be equipping some of these things. We may need them. So this gives me 4, so offense at 100. You give me 7. I would put glasses on my character, but I myself don't wear glasses, so I wouldn't put glasses on my character unless I did. That's just how I work. So none of those will do anyway, so let's go. Wait, investigate
Welcome
the broom.
to Sanbakar's tower.
Who's talking? Oh, it's Professor Rackham.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Remember what we see, okay.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Okay. Oh, alright. Okay, can't open
A
that.
reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Oh, there's another thing there as well. Okay, what's happened? Okay, we're not going back that way. Hello? The first trial. Okay. Complete Percival Rackham's trial.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Reparo.
Oh, it started to... Hang on, I won't do anything. It fixes itself. They all fix themselves. Even this one? Wow. Even these? Oops, I guess not.
Reparo.
Okay. Oh, am I stuck? No, I'm not. Wonder where exactly this is built, or is this like its own pocket dimension or something?
Impressive.
Yeah.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Whoa! Don't jump down there, you will die. And I don't feel like dying today. No, no, don't. No, this one. That is weird. I can just step through and... More uniform stuff. What's this? That goes down. This one... I need to be level 17. Wow. Okay, what is happening? Is it meant to do that? Oh, it's taking me down. That's cool. I won't get used to these though, it's a bit crazy.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Oh. Well, I don't know why I'm moving my head. That's not how it works. Wonder what it looks like if I walk through it while looking back. Oh, I thought there was a blue thing here to make it disappear. Well, that'll make it disappear. So what does it look like? Oh, literally just vanishes. Okay, I'm ready for my fight.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Yep.
Expelliarmus!
Protego! Levioso! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Okay. I'm thinking I might move. Do I want to move Expelliarmus to this one or keep it there? It's not difficult to control. Like, not difficult to switch, but...
What have the Keepers planned for me?
Okay. Oh. Wow, that was close. I thought it was going to go from one end to the other, not meet in the middle and fall apart. Yeah, that almost looks like it could be something itself, like its own gateway somewhere.
These look familiar.
Accio!
Where am I going first? I need to know where I'm going before I go there. Okay. And you're telling me this why? Or showing me this why? Oh, I see. Oh, that was bright. What was that? Whoa.
Accio!
Oh, I see.
More statues.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
Okay. Easy enough.
Not making this easy on me.
I don't know, it seems quite easy to me. Maybe you're just inexperienced. Don't know the ways of magic. Wrong spell. So we want to go through here.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Yes, it would seem that way.
Accio!
A little bit further. There we go. So now, we can go up these stairs. And hop onto this. And go over here. And that should have referred... Well, that took the whole area away from me. Okay.
I'll never get used to these floors.
No. Alright. Let's see. That goes up by 7. Now, does this look better than having that? I think that looks more professional. More tidy. Alright, so we've got another fight coming up.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
switch this one.
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus!
What's that?
Stupefy!
You're only a small one. You're harmless.
Stupefy!
Well, it's what's happened.
Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Defendo!
I really should have picked up some Wiggenweld potion. Oh well, you'll only make the same mistake once. Well, you'll only make this yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Next time I'll be ready. Ooh. I can almost go through the gateway. Alright. Oh, it looks like where we started. But I have a feeling this is the end of the trial. Oh, huh. Wiggenweld, yep, there's going to be a fight here too, isn't there? Seems like they're... What was that? Oh, this one doesn't break. Oh, it does. But it doesn't repair itself. It doesn't fix itself. I've broken it completely. 5 Wiggenweld potions. What are you gonna have me fight? Oh, really?
Don't like the look of this.
This is easy.
Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo!
Oh.
Confringo! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
Oh boy, here we go.
Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Defendo! Depulso! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Alright, come at me. Come on, come on.
Levioso! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, alright. I couldn't do that in time. I'm throwing everything I can at this one. Come on. Ow. What are you throwing at me then? Wow. That was a good fight. I liked that one.
What a relief.
I know, right? Oh,
another pensive.
Alright, let's check this out. My hands are all sweaty from that. Ew, gross. Very nice.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
What house was she put in? She's acting like a Slytherin.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Oh, I'm guessing we'll know more of the story, obviously, later as things go on.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Actually, this is the last part I know of what happens, and that's when I stopped playing because I didn't want to know too much ahead of time.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber. Reparo!
I can't fix that. Why won't it fix? I thought I could fix things. And I am floating just a little bit above the ground. Just a tad. Just a little smidge. Okay. There we are, we're back.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context.
Yeah, we need
For
more
now,
context.
We should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Yes? How close do you want me to get? Is this close enough? I'm gonna break my neck looking up at you.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I will look out for them.
Oh, what's happening now? Okay, got an achievement saying that's a keeper. You won't see it because it doesn't show up on the way I'm recording it. It's autumn now. Or, as I think I don't know, do they call it fall? I'm not too sure, but we call it autumn. Means it's getting close to their Halloween, I think. I think that's when they have autumn. Woohoo, leveled up, level 17. Okay, I get the feeling I'm going to get some owl post.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
Maybe.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Okay, Mr. Moon. So, looking at our quests for this section of the game, we've got Madame Kagawa's assignment, Professor Garlick's assignment, which we need a large pot to do that, and we don't have enough galleons for that, so we're gonna have to wait till we can get the large pot. We could go purchase an enhancement from him if we need to. I mean, a broom would be quicker, and beast class, that and that. I have a feeling in the next episode, which will be a few days after this, because I want to do some Resident Evil 3 before 4 comes out. I think what we'll do is we'll do beast class, caretakers, and work on some of the assignments. Now, I'll be working on this on my own, just a little bit, so I can get some stuff. I want to be able to purchase the large potting plant thing and work on the room of requirement. I will stay away from these here, although I may start the potting if I get to that, but although I may not touch it at all, I may forget about that. But we'll all find out when I come back to this in maybe a week or two. Probably a week-ish. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo.
Descendo, but we'll get to that. We will eventually, I think, might focus on the assignments for the next part then. And if we got time after that, we'll do that. I don't know where to find a troll though, so I guess we'll just decide later. I might leave that. I won't go searching for a troll unless I come across one while trying to level up and all that. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below.
Objects to the ground.
And oh, I've already forgot what I was saying. If you want to see more just like this and you don't want to miss anything, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.